One of the greatest among the prophets, the man who made fire come down from heaven, determined, courageous, dedicated. But if I say that this man was introverted, would you believe me? Elijah, the introverted prophet. Elijah, a Galadite from the region of Tishbe. From early on, the sacred scriptures show us his characteristics. He appeared out of nowhere and nobody knew his specific origin. In other words, there are not many details about Elijah. Not much is specified about his origins, but it does show how God worked miracles through him. Introversion is often associated with shyness, but being shy and being introverted are not the same thing. From his appearance in the first book of Kings, chapter 17 to 21, and 2 Kings, chapters 1 and 2. The prophet Elijah appears suddenly, like a storm, with a somewhat choleric temperament and giving the words that God sent him to give. It was sudden, it was out of the blue, and it was forceful. The first thing you can notice, as you go through the passage in the scriptures, is his appearance. He appears suddenly, they don't know him, they don't mention family or friends, just that he comes from Tishbe. 1 Kings chapter 17 verse 1. The circle of interaction in which he moves or with whom he relates is reduced, so much so that he is known only by the prophets and his servant. 2 Kings chapter 2, 3. His attraction to solitude. In the period of drought he spent about a period of time alone, by the brook of Cherith, where God provided for him supernaturally. A neglected aspect, since it is more difficult for an extroverted person to spend time in solitude. They can become depressed, anxious, overwhelmed, among other things. However, the prophet Elijah is shown to be comfortable and at ease, enjoying solitude. 1 Kings 17 verses 2 to 7. He was not well known, meaning he did not socialize much. He was usually recognized by his clothing. 1 Kings 18 verse 7, 2 Kings 1 verses 6 to 8. Each of these details mentioned above correspond to characteristics of a person with an introverted personality. In addition, if you review the scriptures in greater detail, you will notice some other characteristics corresponding to this type in the life of the prophet Elijah. The prophet Elijah is known as a fiery, courageous prophet, one of the greatest men born on this earth after Jesus, so much so that even before the coming of the Messiah, God would send someone in the spirit of Elijah. Malachi 4 verse 5, Luke 1 verse 17. He eliminated the prophets of Baal, rained fire from heaven, resurrected the son of the widow of Zarephath of Sidon, gave the word, and it did not rain in Israel for 3 years, and was taken alive in a chariot of fire. I will not tire of repeating that your personality does not matter, neither does your temperament. It only matters that you put yourself in God's hands, and that you deepen your relationship with Him through the spirit of Snato. He will take care of reorganizing that personality and perfecting you for your purpose, and to retract, subdue or transform everything in you that hinders the fulfillment of your mission. The prophet Elijah surrendered completely to the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit took it upon himself to draw out all that God had deposited within Elijah for the fulfillment of his calling. It is not that these changes happened miraculously. Everything that you reveal when you are under the guidance of the Holy Spirit has already been deposited in you from before your birth. Remember, study the scriptures, stay prepared, and see you in the next video. Up with the introverts.